Hello, my name is Victoria. I'm a part of the Teen Advisory Committee for the Dallas Public Library, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys two instant ramen recipes that I love. One is a bit more of a traditional sort of recipe where it's going to end up as a soup, and then the second one is a little less traditional. You can kind of control the flavor a little bit more, control the spice level. It is a stir fry. And yeah, the ingredients that you'll need for the first recipe is a ramen. I personally used Shin Ramen because outside of cup noodle, it is the most accessible. And if you can't find it at one of your local grocery stores, just go to any Asian supermarket. They are bound to have it. Next thing you'll need is fish cakes, which are also available at Asian supermarkets. You don't have to necessarily use fish cakes. You can cook some beef, chicken, pork, whatever type of meat you want beforehand, and then add it in substitute of the fish cakes if you can't find them. You're gonna need an egg, you're going to need some seaweed just out of a box. You can get it at Trader Joe's or Sprouts or really any supermarket, and cheese. Personally, I used string cheese. Ideally, you're supposed to use a super melty cheese like mozzarella or American cheese. We just didn't have it in our house, so I used string cheese and it worked just the same. You're gonna start off by cutting up your fish cakes and pulling apart your string cheese. That's really all the prep that you need for this, which is super nice. So basically, you're just going to follow the instructions on your package, add however much water, simmer it, add your flakes, add your soup base, and then boil it, and then add your noodles. Where my recipe differs from the package is the package just says boil until the noodles are cooked and then eat. I wait until the noodles are about halfway cooked, and then I make a well in the noodles, drop an egg in there, and cover it so that the egg gets cooked. When the white of the egg is cooked, I open it, add my fish cakes, add my cheese, and cover it until my noodles are fully cooked. Then I garnish with seaweed, and that's the meal. Super duper simple. The flavor is almost entirely the soup base, so if you want to add some flavor, you can add seasoning into the soup base when it's boiling before the noodles go in. I know some people add ketchup, some people add fish sauce, and some people add sugar or pepper. Really up to you. And yeah, that's the first recipe. It's super good, super simple, takes maybe 6 minutes to make. My next recipe is the stir fry. The ingredients that you'll need is a Shin Ramen. You can really use any ramen at this point. Doesn't really matter. Bok choy, onions, garlic, a meat of your choice. I use pork. You can use beef, chicken, seafood, fish cakes, all that sorts of stuff. And then you're gonna need fish cakes and seaweed and soy sauce, or any flavoring of your choice. So the first step is just to boil your noodles without anything. Don't put soup base in and don't put any garnishes in. Just put the noodles in boiling hot water, boil it until cooked, and then when that's done, drain the water and leave the noodles off to the side. And then while that's off to the side, you're going to grab a pan, put in oil, add in your onion, garlic. I added 2 cloves of garlic and a little bit of onion because I don't really like onion, but I love garlic. Really up to you. And then I added my pork. For pork, what I did to season the pork is I put the soup base into a bowl with my pork, and I just let that sit anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour. And that's really all I did to season the pork. So I added that into the pan, cooked that until it was fully cooked, then added my bok choy, covered it until it was cooked. Took the cover off, added my noodles and soy sauce, cooked it until it was all combined, and then added fish cakes as a garnish and seaweed as a garnish, and then yeah, that was the meal. As you can see, the stir fry allows you to have a lot more control over the flavors. You don't have to add soy sauce, you can just add salt and pepper, or you can add any sauce you want. Barbecue sauce comes to my head, but I don't know why you would want barbecue sauce in there. Yeah, you can really customize it to your preference. It takes a little bit longer. It probably took me like 10 minutes to make, but that's still like nowhere near making like a 3-course Italian dinner. So yes, those are my 2 recipes, and I hope you try them out. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.